Hey Aries, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be your daily reading for Tuesday, December 15th. Let's see what's going on with my Aries. We have a victory, Six of Wands. So you're getting some recognition for something. There's people who see your accomplishment and they're giving you that pat on the back that you don't necessarily need it, but it feels good. Let's see what the challenge is. We have the Star and the Empress in reverse. So you are really wanting to fulfill... Okay, in this case, I think the word destiny feels a little bit too sanctimonious for what's going on here. But it's like there's something unique about what you've contributed and it feels special. And so you know that this recognition is well deserved. At the same time, the reason why I'm saying that is because we have the Empress in reverse. So she's Her Royal Highness. She's full of her own greatness. But she's a little bit like, okay, you guys... This wasn't all that. This was just, a normal, everyday, awesome thing that I did. So there's this challenge for you in receiving the recognition or gratitude or just acknowledgement of what you've done, where other people are kind of seeing it in the sense of, wow, that's amazing what you've done. And you're kind of like, you don't even know what I'm capable of. That was nothing. Let's see what you're focused on. Aries, what are you focused on? We have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Interesting. So, you're looking for balance. We have two twos, so that's a big numerology hint that we're looking for balance, equanimity here. But specifically in the manner of streamlining, possibly downsizing, but that's only for some of you. That's the main thing here is deciding what to focus on and make your next success. You're like, okay, let me show you the cards. You're like, okay, I just had this success with this one thing. Now I've got this other thing and this other thing. So which one should I... which one should I show off with next? That's kind of what it feels like. Which one should I demonstrate my greatness with next? So there's that decision, like, where your strength lies and it's in focus and just that getting it done attitude. It's like once you hone in on something, you're going to master it and just blow it out of the water with success. So that's what you're at right now. You're not lingering on this success that you've just had. You're wanting to parlay that into... Is that the right way to say it? Parlay that? I think that's right. You're wanting to springboard from that success into your next success. You're seeing it kind of as a staging for like building something even greater. That's a little bit like why the challenge is the Star with the Empress in reverse. It's almost like you know your destiny and you know that this big accomplishment was only the tip of the iceberg. You're like, just wait. Let's see what led up to this in the recent past. We have Queen of Potions, Queen of Cups in this deck in reverse. So you'd been a bit guarded with how you feel about things. I feel like this is kind of like you know that you work best when you can I want to get this right because it's a very specific message. It's not about control, but that's part of it. It's not about doing it alone, but that's part of it. It's like when you are able to translate your vision in its pure sense, you know the execution is going to end up the way you want it to be. And you're seeing that with the success that you've had just now. And that's what's making you feel like it's what's the right way to say this, you guys? It's like part of your concern here is other people are going to want to help you out or get involved or team up or kind of like expand your plans and contribute to it. And you at the moment are like, do you know what? This works really well when it's me doing my thing. That's what that feels like. That Queen of Cups energy in reverse is like, this feels really awesome, but it's just for me, and I'm going to do it 100% my way, genuine to me, without holding my cup out for everyone else to contribute to and check out and perhaps drink from or share with. You're just like, no, 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 no. For this particular instance, for this particular part of my life, the doing it individually is where you want to be right now. Let's take a look at the energy of the environment. We have the Hermit in reverse. So you have recently gained a new perspective as to what this could mean for the long term, as to how you could branch out, how you could expand from this. So you're wanting to like rejoin a group, or no, that's not quite it either. Clarify the Hermit for me. Why is the Hermit here in reverse? Why is the Hermit reversed, please? Is it leaving solitude? Come on. Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. So you've been, no. Okay. It's not that you've been burned in the past, but it's that you recognize that the possibility for that happening exists. So you are wanting to reach out and connect with others. However, you're like, I'm not prepared to make any sacrifices on X, Y, and Z. You're very clear about the potential to, if you let other people get involved, the potential to dilute the magic that you're bringing to the situation. Because you see how it could improve the situation, but then you're also like, yeah, okay, maybe I might reach more people. Maybe I could, whatever. It's going to be unique to your situation. So I'll explain. I want to flesh out this idea just kind of for one example. So don't let that throw you off. It's like you could reach more people, and this other people getting involved could help you, I don't know, make more money with it potentially. But then, the more you allow other people in and influence your vision for the project or for what you're doing next, the potential for, I just want to go back to that. It's this feeling of magic. You're like, there's this sparkle, this something special going on here, and I want to keep riding that wave. I hope that makes sense. In the near future, we have the Queen of Candles in reverse. Okay, so we're going from the Queen of Cups in reverse to the Queen of Candles in reverse. So there's still this very private feminine energy going on. The feminine energy receives. So when you're in receiving mode in the recent past for emotional things and being very private about that, that led you to where you are now. In the near future, how you come out of this success toward your next stage of the game, you're going to be very private about the actions that you're taking. And I think that's born out of what we've been talking about. This whole, it's getting interest, people are recognizing your success, they're wanting to get involved. And I think I'm getting that they are motivated from a positive place. It's not about wanting to take anything away from you, but your vision for what's going on here, just, you still want to keep it, there's like a description for what I'm getting at here, but I'm not explaining it very well. You're wanting to keep it in-house. You're wanting to keep it your personal project and have your stamp on it, your personality on it, your magic on it. And you know, the more you dilute that with other people, regardless of how much more that could expand things, for the moment you feel like the right thing to do is to keep it pure from you. Okay, let's see. Something's going to come in and influence the situation and surprise you, something you're not expecting. There's a decision that's going to be made. You're either going to be called on to make a decision, or there's someone else that's going to make a decision that's going to affect your situation. And if you're already aware of this, then what's going to surprise you is the decision's going to be in your favor. You may have applied for something or submitted to something, and you're like, there's no chance I'm going to get selected. The surprise is you're going to get it. Let's see your hopes and fears. That's just exactly what we've been talking about. The Seven of Cups, hopes and fears, this is going to mean opening up a lot of new opportunities that just kind of muddy the waters for me emotionally. It's like, you know that success breeds success, but your vision for this is so purely focused, so personalized, that also really kind of repels you when you think of that branching out or growing what you're doing. Let's see the eventual result. We have the Nine of Candles in this deck, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Tower in reverse. Let's break this down. Okay. So with the Nine of Wands, we have you not giving up. We have you at the late stage of a particular plan saying, this is really tough. I'm ready to be done with this stage of the project and just move on to completing it so I can move on to what's next. And next to the Knight of Swords in reverse, that's just like you're going to be willing to, or motivated or driven to get it done at all costs. There's just some reason is going to compel you to get past that stage quickly. You're like, whereas you might normally want to be very methodical about it or take more time with it, you're going to want to just, okay, here, I'll explain a little bit. The Knight of Swords in reverse rushes things. They have one single-minded focus and they just zoom forward toward it, sometimes to the detriment of the most ideal outcome. But let's see what else is there. The Wheel of Fortune coupled with the Tower in reverse. So I think this is saying timing is going to be in play here. There's going to be some factor of an opportunity that presents itself that you have to rush a little bit. Maybe a lot for some of you, but it's in order to not miss out on the opportunity. You know, this opportunity is going to show up in a flash and then it'll be gone. It'll just be sudden, in and out, and you're like, I have to seize this opportunity or else it might never come around in my lifetime again. So that's why you're going to be at this like, oh my gosh, can I do everything that's required of me in order to submit this before the deadline or something like that? With the Wheel of Fortune being here, that tells me that it's going to be a big opportunity that could be very beneficial to you. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, however, that's always a caution against rushing too much. So be careful about that element. I mean, if there's something where there's a deadline, obviously there's not much you can do about meeting a deadline. But just be aware of that. Let's get you some advice. Okay. 9 of Cups, 9 of Potions in this deck. Your advice is stay true to your vision for what this means to you. You have a very particular plan, a very particular view for what success looks like for this particular thing. And Spirit is saying your advice is this is possible for you to manifest this into your reality. Don't let anything else dissuade you. Stay true to your vision for this. All right? You guys, this has been your reading for today. Take care. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all back tomorrow. Bye.